So the real question is, are you actually prepared for NEET PG? See, NEET PG is just 90 days away from us, and a lot of you must be feeling anxious because there are 19 subjects to study, so many grand tests to give, so many MCQs to solve, so much material to read. So are you really ready? Just ask yourself this one question. Or should you consider taking a drop? Should you consider taking into a private college? Should you consider taking a non-clinical branch simply because you are not going to get the rank that you want? Are you fearful? Are you anxious that you will not be getting the rank that you want? See, if you are one of those person who gets very anxious when some deadline approaches and you're counting the days, 80 days remaining for NEET PG, 50 days remaining for NEET PG, and that gives you anxiety and that makes you not study, then this video is for you. See, I'm here today to relieve your anxiety and tell you that things can go the way that you want to go. It need not be that the anxiety of the exam overpowers you and then you cannot study. So I started a simple example over here, my own example which I faced last year. So in last year's May INICET, I got a rank of 19,000. So INICET was not really my aim at that time. I wanted to crack NEET PG, and so I didn't really bother about the rank. But when it comes to INI, right, one question is always in your mind. Am I really prepared for NEET PG? Because the overlap between NEET PG and INICET is quite significant. There is a difference, but it is quite significant. So does your INICET rank predict your rank in NEET PG? A lot of you guys will be wondering this because the exam is going to be in the month of May in INI and it's going to be in June. So that's like a 2 months gap, correct? So the INICET that you're going to answer now in May can be a good measure of how prepared you are or how much prepared you are not. So if you get a good rank in May INICET, that will boost your confidence. If you get a low rank in INICET, that will make you depressed. But I'm here to tell you that if your aim is NEET PG, you need not get overconfident, you need not get suppressed or anxious because of your bad rank in INICET. Last year I got a rank of 19,000 in the May INICET, and within just 3 months of proper revision, I converted the 19,000 rank into a 2,500 rank for NEET PG. So it is possible. So INICET and NEET PG, almost double the number of people have answered last year's NEET PG as compared to last year's May INICET. So despite the increase in the competition and the new interns having more time to prepare, I was able to make this jump in the rank from 19,000 to 2,500 and get into my dream residency. So see, it is only possible if you don't really take the results into your heart. All the grand tests that you score less in, all the MCQs that you get wrong, the INICET result not going to your favor, this should not really bother you. I know it's very, very, very hard to say that results should not bother you, but it really should not bother you, and it's simply because on the day of the exam, when the question paper is in front of you, the way you are calm, the way you are composed at the time of answering the paper, that is the most important thing. Nothing else matters, dude. If you are scoring really well in grand tests and you're going into the exam hall with some expectations, correct? And then you start messing up the paper and you know that your paper is not going good. My section A did not go good, my section B did not go good. You keep on overthinking about this, your exam will not go good. You approach, even when you're giving grand tests, okay, you approach one question as the only thing that is there in front of you. Forget the other 199 questions. One question that is there in front of you, you should be bothered only about it. Is that clear? So the next thing is, what should be your strategy right now if you are in that mid-ranker range? If you think that you are prepared but somewhat prepared but not completely prepared, that phase, or you think that the syllabus is too overwhelming. So the best thing that I always told on this particular channel to revise any subject is to do MCQs from that subject. You have to train yourself to do at least 100 to 150 MCQs of the subject of that particular day. You just have to keep on solving questions, because rereading your notes at this point is A, time consuming, second, you don't know what you're going to read. If you don't know what you're going to read, when there's a big huge amount of syllabus to cover, 19 subjects to cover, then it'll simply be a waste of time. You'll be covering irrelevant topics. So I want you to see the videos that I'll be linking down in the description. That'll give you a good guide of exactly how to revise. And I want you to see my complete guide to NEET PG 2025 over here. I will link it right over here just for you guys. It's a full 30-minute roadmap that you can use starting from today. It will tell you the hacks. It will tell you exactly what to do, what not to do in the next 90 days for a NEET PG exam. You should not be rereading your notes. You should not be going back to the main videos or the main notes at this point. What you should be doing is identifying those areas that you're still weak in. And how will you identify? You will not identify it by sitting over here and trying to recollect the information. Okay, you're going to recognize it by giving grand tests. Increase your grand test frequency right now. If you're answering once a week, make it once in every 4 days, once in every 5 days. Keep one grand test a day where you'll be doing one grand test in the morning, you'll be analyzing it, and that's over. That particular day you will not study anything else. You will do your 100 MCQs, you will do your grand test, you will analyze them, and that's it. So that you're adequately rested in this NEET PG marathon. It should not be that you pull out an all-nighter for 24 hours on a particular night, okay, and then next 2 days just goes in recovering. No. 8 hours every day with good sleep will keep you sharp in the memory. And for those of you guys who are currently in a job, this is the correct time to leave. This is the correct time to leave your job, okay, because 2 to 2.5 months before a NEET PG exam, when you need to push into the 6th gear and you need to have at least 2 or 3 revisions, 2 or 3 big revisions and 1 small revision before the exam, this is when you should be leaving the job. So hand in your resignation papers if you can afford to, and just completely go into NEET PG prep mode. Okay, this is very important. The next 3-4 revisions is what will decide whether you get into your dream residency or not. Don't be disheartened by INICET. Just go there, give it like a nice grand test. After INICET, you take a break of 1 day and then again start. See, whichever revision plan that you're following, okay, don't change the schedule just because some influencer has told you or I have told you. If you have a plan in mind, you would have put some brain, some logic into making it. So respect it and you continue as per that particular logic that you have of your NEET PG revision. I will see you in the other videos that I will link down in the description. I think it will really benefit you on the things that you should not be wasting your time on right now at this stage of a preparation. I will see you in those videos. Bye bye.